Hello, today we're going to be reviewing the Marine Depot KleanWater Advanced RODI system. This system is the advanced, which means it comes with several different add-on items. The Tds meter, the pressure gauge, and also a manual flush valve. As you can see, this is what it looks like mostly when you get it. That's the incoming water, the outgoing water. Just hook the black tubing to there, and then the blue tubing to there, and the yellow tubing is the outlet. I added a inline restrictor, which I got from bulk resupply. Normally they have restrictors on these already installed, but I had water coming through like as fast as it was coming out of the faucet, so I got a restrictor. Now you got the RO membrane, the sediment filter, carbon, and DI resin. I think these are very good, but it really depends on your incoming tap water. If you have TDS, I'm talking over 300 TDS, you're probably going to want to upgrade the filters on this once you burn through them. I was burning through them pretty quick. I had to replace a lot of them really quick. I actually get my replacement filters from bulk resupply. I like the Dow Film Tech 100 gallon per day RO membrane. It's like 46 or 47 on bulk resupply, but you can go to eBay and actually get one of these for like $31.98, and that's free expedited shipping. You should have it like in a couple days. It's the same thing they sell at BRS, just cheaper. Now, for my carbon filter, I like the FX ChloraGuard. This is a little bit more expensive than your normal carbon blocks, but it takes care of chlorine and chloramines. It's about $19.99, which is a little expensive, but not too bad in my book. It does a great job of removing contaminants. I would say it's well worth the extra price, and it's supposed to treat up to 3,500 gallons, so that's a lot of water. Now the DI resin, I actually bought a fillable cartridge, and then I buy my bulk DI resin from Resupply, which you can get one for like around $10. I use the non-color changing because I have a TDS meter, so I can keep track of what my TDS is coming out, which should be 0. This is a lot cheaper than anywhere from like 18, 19 bucks to buy a DI resin. I like the TDS meter. You just press the button, turn it on. It has an in and an out. It tells you what your incoming TDS is and what your outgoing TDS is. You can shut it off by the button. And it's just really simple to do. I would say it's very essential in any RODI system. This is only the 2-meter one. They do make a 3, which is a little bit more expensive, but that could be worth it because that would tell you what your incoming, your after your RO membrane, and what you got outgoing. Now, I always thought an RODI was an RODI. And I think overall this system works good. I'm very happy with it. I got it on sale for a really, really cheap price. So that factored into it. Doing research now, I probably maybe might have went with some other company because all the added extra expense. I've put in testing cartridges and sediment filters and everything like that. I've ended up spending a lot more, probably in the long run, than going with, say, somewhere like bulk resupply or Buckeye Hydro or SpectraPure. I mean, I think those are all great RODI units, but you need to make sure that you read the instructions when you get it, because a lot of times you have to flush the membrane for 30 to 60 minutes. It really depends on what they uh, recommend. I think Marine Depot recommends like an hour because they treat it with an antibacterial, which will actually lessen the life of your carbon filters and DI resin as it burns off that first hour. Once you got the first hour in, you should be okay. Uh, if I had to do it all again, I probably would have actually got my water report first from my city, which is usually free online. You can look it up and then email it to someone that you trust or wherever you're considering and see what they suggest and recommend. So there's a lot of things that I thought I knew, I didn't really know. I had an RODI system before this, and it was rather old, probably about 10 years old, and, I really didn't put a lot of research into it. So, hope you guys liked the video. Like and subscribe if you liked the video. I'll be adding some more.